Hi and welcome to a new series on how to get strong in Go. I'm Benjamin Teuber-Sixdan and I became German champion in 2019. However, thanks to a global raging pandemic, it looks like I might keep the title for a while, so yay! Back in 2004, I published my first guide to become strong on a Go wiki called Sensei's Library. To my surprise, it became a huge success and was viewed almost 100,000 times. While all of that advice still applies, a lot has changed in the last 16 years. AI changed the way we play and study, and I also grew older and added some new perspectives. So I decided to make a new version of this guide. In this first episode we will talk about the best mindset in order to improve quickly. Before I finally won the championship in 2019, people referred to me as the eternal second of German Go. And indeed, I managed to get 9 runner-ups, but never won the title until then. And it was quite frustrating, like whenever a tournament would start, people were making jokes like, well, we don't know who's gonna win, but we know who's gonna get second, ha 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 ha. And they were right, it was like a curse. However I played, when I did well, I somehow managed to screw up the final game and got second again. I believe the reason for that is that I was just trying too hard. I wanted to win so badly that whenever I was getting close to victory, my heart started racing and I couldn't really focus anymore on the game itself. So if you also have the problem of getting too excited during the game, try and calm yourself down. For example, tell yourself that it's just a game and that the outcome doesn't really matter that much. Because unless you're a professional, it really doesn't. Also, you can try some breathing techniques or even meditation to get yourself calm and focused again. After the game, don't judge yourself by the result, because if you won or lost, that really isn't just up to you, but also depends a lot on the opponent, or if you were just lucky that on this day you played this variation that you knew or didn't know. So don't worry about this, and especially don't worry about rating points. I really hate rating points, because I feel like a lot of people, they play for rating points only, but they don't play to improve. Instead, you should focus on the things that you can control, like how calm you've been during the game and if you managed to concentrate well whenever it was important. Also, you might want to follow the 10-second rule that says don't ever make a move without thinking at least for 10 seconds first whether you overlooked something stupid. One of the most important habits for improving is to review every single game you play. I cannot stress this enough. There's always players who, like after a bad loss, say, I know where I lost. We don't need to review this game, right? But actually, there's probably a lot of things in the game that they don't know even after playing. So whenever they don't analyze, they don't just miss the opportunity to learn something new. It might even have a negative effect, that they remember a bad move they played without ever knowing that it was a mistake. So they learned something bad and actually hurt their improving. One of the reasons people might find it hard to review every game is that they're afraid of confronting their mistakes. And I understand it can be painful to admit you did something wrong. But if you want to improve, I recommend a different mindset. Go is one of the most complicated games ever invented, so everybody makes mistakes all the time, even top professionals. Just don't worry about it. Your goal is not to avoid mistakes, but rather to learn from them. Mistakes are your most important asset, and the more you try to understand and remember them, the more you will improve. That's it for today. I'm happy to read your own thoughts about this topic in the comments. Bye!